Hey everyone, I'm going to give a review today of the products and companies that I encountered at the Big Industry Show 2017. It was part of the High Times Business Summit. I met a lot of interesting people, a lot of great products. I want to kind of just critique the good, the bad, and the interesting of the future of the marijuana industry. So the first product is the Easy Grinder. You might have seen the viral videos on YouTube by a company called Pen Simple. You pretty much put the herb through the top and it grinds it through the bottom there. My only issue with this is how often you have to pack in the herb because that chamber is pretty tiny. But I still think it's going to do really, really well. Great product. THC infused vapes, given the explosion of e-cigarettes and vaporizers, I think they'll do really well, but super, super competitive. Vaporizers were pretty much what dominated the whole show. They were everywhere. It's super competitive, but there's a huge growing dryer market, concentrates. It's really going to come down to how you separate yourself and build a quality product. There are a lot of these cheap companies that I spoke with. They're using the same supplier and just adding their logo. You don't want to do that. I think it's good to separate yourself and build a really quality product. Farms. I feel the demand is greater than supply, so these guys are going to do fine. Dime bags. These are bags that are made from hemp. I think they actually look pretty cool. They have something called a smell spill proof pouch. And what I believe is you can put your herb inside these pouches that are hidden in the backpack and they won't stink up your bag, which is a pretty cool idea. This is the fall winter edition and I think it's a great product. Chewy is the other grinder company that I spoke with. These guys are from Ireland. They're hilarious. They're very fun people to talk to. I believe the owner designed it himself. They use a 9-volt battery, which is different from the other companies. Pretty much the same idea. You put the herb in the bottom and it filters it out through the top there. I think the first generation is a little bit bulky. If they can kind of slim it down a bit more, I think it'll do really well. The Clear is a manufacturing company that creates concentrates and oils. Given the fact that the whole waxing oil community is exploding, dabbing is huge, I don't see why they won't do well. This is Canny POS. It's a POS system for dispensaries. I found the system that looked really large and dated. I see that a lot of dispensaries now use kind of iPad systems, so I don't know if these guys will do well. Higher State Creations. If you remember those slapper bracelets back in the day, these are for the bongs. I actually think it's a pretty clever idea. The only problem I have is if it gets really popular, it's easy to duplicate. If there's one profession that's benefiting the most from the cannabis business, it's definitely lawyers. At the High Times Business Summit, these guys were the most sought after, so if you're a lawyer, consider getting into the cannabis business. There's another, I believe, a THC vape company. They have a cool scratch and sniff card, but yeah, again, super competitive. If you want to get in, you gotta step your game up. Again, another vaporizer company, but I think these guys did a really good job in terms of their packaging, marketing. They look like they're going for the high-end lifestyle, really good photography. So if you want to get into the vapor market, these are the people that you have to compete with. FlavRx is a company that seems like they're doing everything. They got the vaporizer pens, they got the CBD products, they got disposable cartridges, they're selling joints, oils, they got the chocolate bars, gummy candies. Yeah, don't know what else to say about that. CBD oils, as you know, CBD has a lot of benefits, but it doesn't really excite me. I figure if you're gonna get CBD benefits, why not throw in some THC? This is a company that focuses on packaging for jars and containers, which I think is pretty smart to be very specific. I think they'll do pretty well. You just gotta be really aggressive. Undo is a company that claims they have a natural supplement that reduces the effects of marijuana, which I think is pretty cool, especially for the newbie market and those who do edibles. If it works, I think it's a fantastic idea. If it works. Moonrocks, I don't know what else much to say about these guys. They're just killing it. If you think about the product, you think Moonrocks. They had like rappers come in and sing at their booth. Yeah, they're just killing it. Don't know what else to say. Superleaf. These are wraps that are made from vegetable and like lettuce. They're supposed to be healthier, but I don't know. Doesn't look that appetizing to smoke. Pre-roll cones, there's definitely a demand for this. I think the real challenge is just fighting for shelf space in dispensaries and smoke shops. Another vaporizer company, a horrible photo. I thought it was an advertisement for High Times, then I realized there's a vaporizer there. The Buddy Group is a supplier from China. They manufacture vaporizers, e-cigarettes, everything. These guys were really strange. Every time I asked them questions about the product, they wouldn't answer me. They just would write down on the notepad and they'll email me with all their information. So I didn't get much from that, and they also didn't speak English very well. It was really weird interactions with those guys. This accidentally fell into the pile. It's the same pre-roll company, just a calendar. Kush bottles, I'm sure you guys heard of them. They started in 2010. They went public in 2015. They look like they're just pretty much killing the market. Two young guys, now 30 years old. And yeah, it's good for them, man. It's very inspirational. So unfortunately, this company gave one of the worst pitches. I understand CBD oil does have its health benefits, but they kept pushing on me the fact that it helps fight colds. You can even use it on your dog. They didn't actually listen to me, and they just kept selling, and in the end, they tried to push me to buy the product. Huge turnoff. The DaVinci IQ is considered a high-end vaporizer. It's a competitor to the PAX 3. The product felt amazing in my hands. I really liked it. The salespeople were super nice. Yeah, I think they'll do really well. This product is an all-in-one dugout. Great name. These guys designed it themselves. Yeah, I love meeting young entrepreneurs like this. Great product. This company, Roken, is promoting one of their vaporizers, Ross Gold Limited Edition, through a Canadian snowboarder who won in 1998. Unfortunately, 1998 was a long time, so I think they're going to have a tough time connecting to their consumers because it was such a long time ago. SLX is a non-stick heavy-duty grinder. It actually felt really good in my hands. Fortunately, I think it's another tough market to crack. I don't know much about this market, but this company identifies the male plants early, within 2 weeks from the germination. You just mail it in, and then within 3 days, you can check on your app the gender of your seeds. RollYourOwnPapers.com, great name. I think this market's going to come down to price, quality, shipping, and yeah, thanks.